So my piggies are fart heads. They keep dumping out their goddamn dry grain, making a friggin' mess in here. Hi, Mr. Pig. That they won't eat up later. So I need to get my button gear and make a damn automatic pig feeder so that they quit wasting my fucking grain. Hi, piggies. Do not bite me. Look how big they're getting. Like, do you see how large they are in here? I'm gonna get a photo or video of when they first came home, and like, they were not this big. Not even close. Hi, Piggy. So these four are my Miss Piggies. They're all ladies. And he is my one Mr. Pig. Hi, pretty girl. What are these for?
Between the two pieces so that it has a continuous piece of wood all the way through, basically.
And did you cut the discs in, or did you make the hole for the disc and put a disc in?
Use this thing to make the hole.
Oh, okay.
These are called biscuits.
What are you using to help it set?
Just to hold it in place. I'm going to put pockets in here.
And that just goes through, obviously, and connects, holds the two boards together.
You won't see it.
Is this, which board is this for? Is this the back wall to the pig feeder?
Yep.
What are you doing now?
These are where the biscuits are going to go. Just make sure. There's a lot of play. Means you can be off quite a bit, but I want to make sure I cut the holes for the pockets for the biscuits that they're in the same place on both boards.
Are you saying biscuit or disket?
Biscuit.
It's actually a biscuit, like a biscuit that you'd eat?
Like a cookie.
I suppose looking at the size of them, it does make sense. That would be more cookie-esque.
Right.
Go ahead.
Set it for the depth. So it's going to be right in the middle of the board. And then you set it for the depth that way. So it's,
Show me that again.
So it's halfway. Where's that biscuit? Okay, so you set it up depth this way. So this biscuit goes in the middle. It doesn't really matter. As long as, like, if you're high here, you got to make sure you're high on this one too. Then you set it this way so that it goes to the middle, roughly the middle, at least to the middle of the, how thick your biscuit is this way. If it doesn't go deep enough, you can't get these boards together. If it only goes in that far on both sides, you're going to have a gap between the boards because you can't crush this thing.
And the point of this is to eliminate the gap, or at least make sure that there is wood continual no matter what to help for support.
Yeah, it gives you bending strength.
Why do you want to make sure that you have bending strength?
So it doesn't break off. Because otherwise, the only thing holding it on there is the glue and the screws.
And because it's pigs?
Well, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Self-conscious. I'm trying not to stick my tongue out when I'm doing something. So you can test fit it before you glue it in, so when we're done.
Is that in far enough because it's at least halfway?
Yeah. When we're done, we'll pack a bunch of glue in there and a bunch of glue on the side and a bunch of glue in the holes and cut into this one.
Now, I was going to try and build this week and haven't gotten to it. I was going to build it out of plywood, and you said that would have been bad. Why?
Plywood absorbs water easier for one. It's got formaldehyde in as a glue for another. And animals eat this shit, so stuff.
And pigs are rough? Because you've got some pretty solid boards there.
And I don't know how much. If this is filled with water, you'd call it hydraulic pressure that's going to push out on the sides, because you're going to, especially if you build one for, I'm assuming this one's just going to stay in the pen, and we'll build another one for the pig tractor.
Oh, I assumed it was going to get moved, but okay.
Well, because I'm not worried about putting a lid on this one.
Oh. But the feeder flaps will have lids.
Yeah.
And you're just marking both sides of the board so that you know where to cut?
Yeah, I want to, even though that should be set for the middle, I want to cut it from this side, because then I know it's going to match this, just in case this is off a little.
That makes sense. And you're trying to make sure there's glue on the board and in the holes.
I'm just cutting divider boards to make 4, at least 3, maybe 4 stones.
And why is it slanted there where your hand is?
Here?
Yeah.
Because this is the back, so the grain's going to come this way and hit, and then go into the feed box.
So it'll gravity feed into the feed box?
Hopefully.
And then how do the pigs get in there?
I'm going to cut this at an angle here. There's going to be a lid. I'll stand this up, obviously. I'll just pick the lid up with your snout.
This is our newly completed pig feeder. The only thing it's missing for the outdoor pen is going to be a lid here to keep everything from getting, of course, wet or gross from the weather. So for now, it's officially going to stay in the temporary pig / meat bird shelter. And then the nice thing is when the pigs are out and done eating their grain, we can just transition into putting bird grain in there, which will be nice because last year those turkeys wasted so much fucking food. So as you can see, there are little flaps here. So the pigs would come, they'd nose it open, get their head in, and eat the grain. And it's best to have separate containers. That way one pig can't just run the length of it and shove all their friends out. Pretty nice, hey? Doesn't have to be fancy to be functional. I think it's beautiful though. And then as you can see in here, we have a nice big opening, and it angles down so that their grain is constantly moving forward, and the pigs do not run out. So it'll mean we will have to fill it less often, hopefully, but also it'll take quite a bit to fill it every couple of days. But I'm excited. It means they're no longer going to be knocking over my damn buckets and wasting a fuck ton of grain. So I am over the frickin' moon. And now that we've built this one, we'll have a really good idea how to build the next one that will attach to the pig tractor. And I will walk you through all of that when my pig tractor is no longer buried in snow. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so we have installed our pig feeder. All the doors. Of course, it's now taking up some of their laying space, so hopefully I can convince them to lay in this corner. They like to poop in that corner. Pigs are very particular and weird. Let's see if they can figure this out. God, you guys have gotten so big. I know I debated doing that the first time too. Miss Piggy. Oh, that's right, it lifts. Mostly they're just interested in their fresh straw right now. God, you guys are funny. Oh, look! No. You guys are silly. So it makes a good scratching post, but you're not going to figure out how to eat out of it? Look. Oh. Yeah, you gotta bunt it up. That's right. Oh, yeah, you better scratch some more. You fucking dork. So yeah, so far they're more just interested in checking out the outside and eating fresh straw. So we'll see what happens come morning when they're hungry little piggies. Because they will be hungry little piggies. Hi! Did you guys figure out how to eat your grain? It looks like it. Hey? You gonna, oh, show me. Oh, good girl, Miss Piggy. They figured it out. This is gonna be a game changer. Hi, happy piggies. Oh, look at you all. See, everyone can eat nicely now. There's a whole lot less wasted grain on my floor. Beautiful.